Hey there, everybody. Good afternoon, friends. Getting ready to stream some hardcore Punch-a-Chunk here. Uh, got a little bit of a new audio setup, which you can probably hear. I've been using my AirPods, which don't sound so great, and now instead I'm using a much better microphone. But there's strange delay. It's kind of weirding me out and making me talk funny. So if I sound like I'm talking funny, that is why. Anyway, let's get down to the punching and chunking. I forget exactly what time of day we left off. So it is day 14. I cannot. Oh, geez, look, there's a creeper out there. That's not good. We let's see. So when we left off, we had just uncovered a second piece of iron, which is like huge news. I thought it was going to take us a lot longer to find iron, and we need to get an iron bucket because we can't create a wheat farm without it. And so it looks like it's daytime. Maybe I waited most of the night. Okay. So I'm just going to come out of here, run around, and see what there is and hope that creeper doesn't want to mess with us. Okay. I got to be careful because I don't have a ton of food. So I need. Is that guy going to clock me? I wish he would go a different direction. That is good. Need to come stare at the sheep. I've been trying for 14 days to manifest these sheep to come into our chunk. Because since it is Punch-a-Chunk, I can only mess with stuff that is in our chunk. And just to refresh you, dear viewer, this is our chunk. So kind of everything we eat, all materials, everything. And I did not. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. No good. That's not good. That's terrible. In fact, where did that guy come from? That's not the way I wanted to start. Oh, he's got a piece of armor. So so this is actually kind of an opportunity. Because I could get some armor. So I guess he's not on fire because of that helmet. So like I can't jump around a lot because that uses okay, when I get healed up here, I think I'm gonna have a go at this guy. I think that's possibly dumb. Let's see if I can lure him down so maybe I can get some high ground. And now would be a terrible time for that creeper to show up. Dang, where did he come from? You saw me, I looked around. I'm gonna have to look around in the VOD. Oh, come on. So I guess the sun made his helmet break? What? What now? So annoying. So annoying. Because of that guy, I just had to eat half my apples. Oh, are you getting closer? You are actually getting close. Where did that sheep? Does sheep like apples? Oh, he's not getting closer. I'm confused. Actually, no, it is getting closer. Okay, I like need to build a fence or something, I think. That is the closest a sheep has gotten. So getting a sheep would be really great because I don't have a bed, which makes for like less than spectacular viewing. As basically I just sit in a hole for 8 hours. Oh, I wonder if I should build for more ways for that fellow to get into my chunk. Yes, I think I should do that. Here you go. More paths into my chunk. There you go. Oh, wrong way. I want to know where that. Oh, you're so close. Come on. Come on. I mean, I guess in theory I could push it. Come on. You lots of room. Come on. Very cozy. Come on. This wrong way. Wrong way. Okay, you know what? There's nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna go about my chores. Oh wow, this is like the biggest tree I've ever gotten. Ah! Yes! Never has anybody been as psyched about one wool. Okay, that's what, third of the way. Oh, wow, we got some big trees too. Like things are really going our way, everybody. Let's see. So let's be smart about how we chop this tree. So one thing about chopping the trees is I actually need to be aware of like this is where everything comes from right now. So, so I cannot start chopping trees like near the end of the day because I do have to sit around for 8 minutes overnight. And so stuff despawns. Stuff that I need. So saplings are really important. Because you know they make more trees. Is there another? And I'm also going to try and make some bone meal out of saplings. Oh, where did that sheep come from even? So that's huge. So I've now had one sheep and one cow both find their way into the chunk and really changed my life in both cases. I mean, the food from the sheep alone is like huge, but the fact that we're gonna possibly be on our way to a bed. Oh, another thing that I haven't been doing is I actually need to be pretty aggressive in replanting trees. So today, I may not actually be do much digging of the chunk, which is kind of a recurring theme because like all of this forestry. Okay, Okay, I have these so that I can do this quickly. So you can see at a certain point, this chunk had just a single, oh, did I not get this whole tree? I did not get this whole tree. It had a single tree, and at one point, like the drops weren't being favorable at all, and I was really worried that I was cooked, but things seem to be progressing now. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to stack it. Okay, I think I've got time. I panic too, so like the other thing is that like I'm not a programmer, so as you can see, demonstrating that right now. So I need to take, you know, a moment to do everything, meaning that like I need to get into my little hidey hole long before the sun's gone down. The other part is that I've not slept, and so of course that means phantoms will be. Okay, so like this is an example here. I'm just gonna call this a day and find my way back down. Because the phantoms aren't going to get me because, you know, I'm hiding out, but they just screech all night. So here is the aforementioned hidey hole. And here we are. And there's the moon. So I've actually got a timer that I used to show on screen, but I'm not going to anymore because I've seen some of the screenshots and man, it looks terrible. Because I'm thinking about actually that I might edit some of these up, might edit these down into actually proper videos. If you're watching the VOD, which I'm uploading to my second YouTube channel, which is the only channel that has anything on it, let me know. We didn't get any apples from those trees. I noticed that's not great. Okay, so let's make some use of our evening here. Oh, I got two. You know what? I'll just use this to cook. Here's my piece of iron that I got. Oh, I have these boats because I'm supposed to put those boats out to try and capture mobs. Like, so my other path to a bed is to get wool, rather get string from spiders. And I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I haven't actually really done it yet. Okay, cool. So I have more cooked food. So that's great. I know I keep saying this, but like I'm really surprised at how little food I've had to eat. I think it's because I've been super careful about going up and down and sprinting. I did think at one point in time I was going to starve to death. Apples shouldn't. Like I was doing some research, and apples shouldn't be enough to keep you alive, but I've got all these oak saplings. I think I've got enough of them now that I feel that maybe I can start using some of them for bone meal. And I need bone meal because I need grass to spawn, because I need seeds. I found some seeds when I first arrived in the chunk. I mistakenly composted them trying to get bone meal to make more trees grow when I only had one tree. And I thought I was going to run out of trees, because if I ran out of trees, then things are over. Okay, I should make another axe. So far, stone situation is okay, and I expect that's gonna stay okay. Got plenty of picks. I've got plenty of shovels. Maybe I'll make there's probably some way to make this happen more quickly. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll do some research off camera. I'll make a few more torches. I keep going back and forth about how much I'm going to light things up. And because I keep going back and forth about whether I want mobs spawning or falling into the chunk. And so I think I'm just going to make another chest. I have one chest. Okay, so now that's a pretty full inventory. So I've already offloaded like a bunch of wood and stuff. So we're about halfway through the morning, the night. Got undercover before the phantoms came out, and I think so we're now on day 15. Really, I can't believe that I've lasted 15 days. Season 1 lasted to the second night. And I thought I'd do better this season, but I didn't think I'd do that much better. Right now, the food situation is kind of tedious. If I could get a farm, that'd be really great. But that's going to take an iron bucket and water, and there's no water here. I'm assuming that I'm going to run into water somewhere below, hopefully not below. I don't actually know what's under this chunk. I didn't do any research. I just fired up the game and walked around. I had an idea that I wanted to be next to a village. I don't know if that actually is a useful strat. We'll see. Oh, I meant to investigate who does the stick trade. Because right now there's a farmer who comes to the composter that's here. That person, it's not a person, wants potatoes, and I don't see a path to potatoes unless I kill a zombie who drops one. And on cue. So it's a Fletcher. I'm looking this up on my computer that you don't see in my house here. So it's a Fletcher who does the stick trade, and that's going to require flint. Okay. So I can do that. I was a little concerned that I was going to take an arrow, actually. So we haven't hit any gravel yet, but I'm pretty confident that that's a thing that's going to happen. So if I could do that. So I think excuse me. So I'm thinking that I'm actually going to make a second layer. I think I'm going to dig down a little farther, and I'm going to make that another level of trees, probably more neatly organized. Then I'm going to dig down more, and I think do another level of trees, maybe. And then I'll remove the trees that are on the surface and maybe turn that into like a mob farm, maybe. Then I'll build a house somewhere. So I'm not exactly sure. I haven't been doing a lot of plotting off camera because I have these very long nights to think about this. But I think first order is to see if that if I can get that other iron, if I can get 3 pieces of iron. And the sun's coming up. Don't hear anybody burning. Always a little unsure. I really should build something that lets me look around a little bit more. Maybe I'll replace some of these blocks with fences. Okay, well. Okay. Oh, I saw a mob over there. I saw a zombie. And he saw me. More importantly, he saw me. So maybe I will learn that oh, there's a skeleton. Maybe I can lure a skeleton in here. One of my ideas for getting, oh geez, that guy right there is going to be a problem. Okay, there's a lot of trees here. So I've been thinking about trying to lure a skeleton in here. So, okay, a lot of trees. And you know what? I think I'm just going to attend to these trees until I get more apples. Actually, is that true? Okay, I'm just going to cut down a couple trees. I'm not going to spend my whole day cutting down trees. And now that I get a bunch of them, I can focus a little bit on just chopping them down. Before I was also spending a lot of time punching the leaves so that was happening like as fast as possible. There we go. Nice. And I will just replant you and replant you, and there's one there. I'm gonna chop this guy. So maybe this will be my, I actually got to be a little careful because like I think this, I don't know, these trees might be planted close enough together that it's not actually possible for mobs. Oh. Let's manifest the sheep. Please come, sheep. Where did that other sheep come from? The sheep who came here, I don't think was part of that group. That group has been there since the very start of the season. Nice apple, I'll take it. Okay, I hear you. I actually have a tool for this, so let's use that. Okay, so this is all of my I have a tool for that, so let's use it. Nice. I do need to be careful stepping on the trees because I don't want to have a tree grow on me because that would be the end. Okay, so I'll take that as a sign to move on, and I will, I don't know what, okay, well, that's season 2, I guess. I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm not really sure what happened there. Dang. This is going really well, and I'm starting to like this little world. And I wanted to see how many iron there were. What happened? Did I just bump into an Enderman? Is the takeaway here that the second you hear an Enderman nearby, you just like run away? Oh, so disappointing. So disappointing. I didn't mean to go out like that. Dang. I'm starting to feel very good. I'm starting to feel very good about this. Oh well. So we were on what? Will it tell me what day we were on? Nope. Nope. Oh well. There we go. So I guess maybe I will edit this down into one video for the season. Dang. Dang it. Dang it. I'm Okay, well, I guess that also wraps up the stream because I'm not going to start another world from scratch right now. Where am I? No, I'm not. I think we'll just call it. I think we'll call it. And come on, man. Come on. I guess I'm just gonna have to go back and look at the recording and see what happened here because I didn't look at an Enderman. I didn't think you could bump into them, or maybe I did look and I don't know. So kind of 2 encounters with mobs coming out of nowhere today, and yeah, super surprising. Oh well, okay, well, sorry that things wrapped up so suddenly, but I guess that's how this goes. And wow, I really got into a hole, and I thought I was digging out of that hole, and I was excited to dig out of that hole. So actually, let's spectate the world. There's my chunk over here. And will it tell us what day it is now? So it was, maybe it won't. No, I think it does not. Okay. So anyway, here's the chunk right here. Here's, actually this is, let me just get rid of that. So here's the chunk. All my leaves. Is all my stuff still here? Nope. Dang. Well, you know, I did learn a lot. Let's see what there is to see. There's my piece of iron. No way to see if there's more iron. So I was gonna hit this cave. And I was gonna hit another cave, but I don't see any water. I would hit another cave. This would be exciting to navigate. Like, I don't know how this. So if I didn't have water, I guess I need to figure out what the rules are when you hit this, because no way. Oh, okay, so there was a mine shaft. This looks like a spawner. Actually, would I? Let me go back up. Okay. So there. Whoops. Not doing. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so here's my little hidey hole. So I think we would see water in this view. So this huge cave, I'm not sure how I would navigate through this, because I'm not sure what my rules are for punching this. I guess I would have to find a way down and then find any lingering blocks in the chunk and then punch them. But if there's no water, there's no way for me to get down. Other people who play this don't play hardcore, so like James LRR, who's the person I learned about this from. You know, he gets elytra and is armored up, which is all good. Like that's not pejorative. It's just sort of, you know, I purposely set this, and that's it. I think that's. Yeah, I think I would be seeing water. Like there's some kind of maybe a dungeon here. Oh well, friends, that's it. That's so in season 1, I think I was actually over a gigantic. So here's some water. So you definitely can see the water. Wandered a bit away from my chunk. Yes, if there's no water, I was doomed. So I don't know if I see any water. So I think maybe next time. Well, I'm not really sure how you guarantee that there's water. Okay, well, that's it. That's season 2. That's a wrap. Thanks for being a part of it. Sorry it didn't end differently, but there's a reason that I've got 3 digits in the season names. I think this is going to take a while to do, if it's even possible. Anyway, thanks again, and short stream, good stream. I will talk to you soon. Take care.